The Children's Bible, Micah 4 and 6, A Vision of Days to Come. Some notes. The idea that the tale of Jonah expresses in story form is stated repeatedly by many of the prophets throughout the Old Testament. This is that God's love is both special and far-reaching. It is special in that it is directed toward the people of Israel and Judah, with whom God made a covenant at the time of Moses, and far-reaching in that it is not thereby limited to any particular people, time, or place. Its far-reaching qualities are evident in the first of these passages from Micah, in which the prophet looks forward to the day of freedom, when all nations shall worship God in peace. And now, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted among the hills, and people shall flock into it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountains of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth from Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords and plowshares into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, and they shall not learn war any more. Some more notes. The special qualities of God's love are clear from the second passage, in which first God speaks, then the people of Israel, and finally, in the last verse, Micah himself speaks. Micah's words represent the essence of the prophet's teachings. God requires of his people not sacrifices, but lives of justice, kindness, and peace. And now, O my people, what have I done to you, and how have I worried you? Give evidence against me. I brought you up out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you from slavery, and set before you Moses and Aaron and Miriam. With what shall we come before the Lord, and bow ourselves before the high God? Shall we come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with your God?